Coach, if you would, opening remarks, please.
Just happy with the win. Appreciate Coach Walker bringing his team over. I knew they'd fight us. I played Division II, so I know how that goes. That's always a lot of fun, and it's a big game for them to be able to come play Division I team. Want to thank our fans. That was the fans coming out. We've been struggling a little bit, but the guys appreciate our fans, and we're working awfully hard to continue to improve. We got a lot of good contributions tonight. I think we got a little better. We still have to be mentally more mature and mentally a little more sound in a lot of the things that we're doing, because against the rest of our schedule, we're not going to be able to do that. So we got to keep tightening things up, keep working like we're working, and I know we're going to continue to get better.
Questions? Greg, some guys got back into character, especially in the first half when you were able to take a big lead. Just talk about that and just making something positive happen after some negativity that comes with the losses.
Yeah, and the guys are hard on themselves. I mean, when you lose, that's no fun. It's a lot more fun to win, and that's why with the lows are too low. I don't blame the guys, but there's never been one day where they haven't come back in the next day and still fought and still worked and tried to get better. So it was good, and when that ball goes through the hole, I mean, it's a relief for everybody. And we did a lot of good things. I thought you're right. I think in the first half there we had a really good spurt of play, but then the maturity of you shows. Things were kind of easy, so you shut down, not going as hard on D, not going as hard on O. Then they kind of keep them in the game, and we did that in the second half as well. So there's so much we can improve on, and so many ways that we will continue to get better.
You speak of shutting down, you had that 18-point lead in the second half. They make a run at it, you cut it to 6, but was it nice to see your guys, after that 4-game losing streak, fight back, and you finished the game, I think it was on a 15-6 run?
Yeah, it is. I just, as a coach, you're looking at the stuff where you want to get better at more than anything else, and those spurts of play that we're hurting ourselves a little bit at both ends of the floor, we've got to shorten those. Those can't be a 6-minute or a 5-minute spurt, not with anybody on the rest of our schedule. We're not going to get games like that where you can survive some mistakes mentally like we did, but we've got to keep thinking. We have to keep thinking. Our new guys got to keep thinking, whether it be about scouting report stuff on defense or what we're trying to accomplish on offense. And we pulled some guys in and out of there. We've got kind of some things that we're going to reinforce by, if they make that mistake, we're pulling them right out because it's correctable, and put them right back in. Just trying to reinforce some of the things we're doing.
I know you'll be critical of his defense, but Matt, 8 for 8 from the floor.
Why you say that?
Because you always talk about he does a good job offensively, but defensively gives it right back. You always say, but 8 for 8 from the floor. That's a nice shooting for him.
I will tell you this: we've never worried 1 second about Matt shooting. The only one that's probably worried about it is Matt a little bit, and getting mad at himself for not making the shots and helping his team. He's a really good shooter. He's going to make a bunch of shots. Yes, he has to guard better, and he will know that too. If you have him come in here, that would be my guess. Is he's going to talk about that more than the jumpers that he made. But Matt is a hard-working, tough kid that wants to do well. This is a new system for him. Last year he was running the other people's stuff and being one of their best players. Now it's all with us, and our guys were looking for him. I thought Ev and Devontae did a good job of getting him shots.
Everett gave you the kind of intensity and leadership you want to see out of a point guard tonight. A lot of energy type stuff. Just talk about that contribution.
I feel really good with him in the game, to tell you the truth, because I know what he's going to do at the defense. He had 12 rebounds. He had 11 defensive rebounds. That's very impressive. And Devontae had 8. You get 22 rebounds out of point guards and combo guards. But Ev is going to continue to get better as he gets more comfortable, because there's a lot of new things from what he did last year, and he's knowledgeable. He asks, "What do I do here? What's on this, or what do you want me to do that?" So he's going to keep coming. But one thing he's extremely competitive, and the more time he spends with the coaches and film and working with our guys, because he was making it a point tonight to get other guys shots.
You got to yell Chick-fil-A at the guys at practice and free throws.
I wondered if Larry Bird walked in the door or something.
There was under some pressure there late, and the fans were going to burn the building down.
Yeah, I want him in the game all the time. I don't want him booing ever just because we miss a free throw to get a free Chick-fil-A. But I have said always that we have unbelievable fans, and they're not just fans here in Terre Haute. They're friends. They are friends, and they support us regardless of if you lost a few in a row or just won one in a row. We just would like to have more of them. But that was a good roar to end with that bucket, and hopefully they all enjoy their Chick-fil-A's.